Hello, today we get to the unit circle. Our objective is that you utilize it, and we're going to start by finding trig values from it. The second part is going to be, given a trig value, you find an angle. So let's just jump in. Sine of 225 degrees, what you need to know is that sine is always the y value on the unit circle, and then 225 degrees is just an angle on the unit circle. So you go over to the unit circle, you find 225, which is down here. It's in the middle of the third quadrant. And then the sine is the y value. That's negative root 2 over 2. And that's it. Sine of 225 is negative root 2 over 2. If you type this into the calculator, that is what you will find. It'll give it to you as a decimal, of course. And if you want to check your answer like that, you definitely should. But unit circle gives it to you as a root and as a fraction. And since these angles are common, it's useful to be able to use that. Next part is tangent of 120. Now, tangent is sine of the angle over cosine of the angle. Now, that's important because sine and cosine are the only thing that the unit circle actually gives you. Every x value is a cosine and every y value is a sine. So, that's what we need to know. 120 degrees is here. It's in the second quadrant. It's kind of like the higher number in the second quadrant. So our sine divided by cosine, well, our sine is root 3 over 2 and our cosine is negative 1 over 2. Obviously, you just need this in front of you all the time. So sine over cosine is root 3 over 2 on top and negative 1 over 2 on the bottom. Now what's going to happen is you see these over 2's cancel out. And this happens a lot because there's only so many numbers on the unit circle. I don't need to write the divide by 1 anymore, but the negative is still there and that still matters. So this is negative root 3. Last one here is cosecant of 315. Now cosecant, you might remember, is the reciprocal of sine, and that's what we need to do here. So we need to find the sine, and then we need to find the reciprocal of it. So 315 degrees, we'll find is down in the fourth quadrant. It's the middle angle of the fourth quadrant, and the sine value right there is negative root 2 over 2. So I need the reciprocal of negative root 2 over 2, which is negative 2 over root 2. There are ways to simplify this and change it, but I'm going to leave it like this for now. And then in class, if you end up changing it, you can. So that is it. We are using the unit circle to find specific trig values. The easy ones are sine and cosine. Tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant require you to have knowledge of these things, how they relate to sine and cosine. So that was our objective today, is that we are utilizing the unit circle.